Oh boy. Okay. Um.
Oh yeah. That's...
So there's a couple things here. At first, let's just start from top to bottom. Don't look at the picture right away. Okay. Don't look at the picture. So you start from top to bottom. Let's say you can't see the picture yet. You go, a surprise from the underworld. A legendary manga is returning as a live action series. Oh, okay. Like those usually don't work out, but I don't know. Maybe the main roles for Yu Yu Hakasho will be revealed soon. Oh, look, these are cool. Like Spirit Gun. You know, you got the Rose. It's great. Um, what's this? What's the bottom left thing? What is that?
Yeah, that's Hiei with his like dragon.
Right,
band,
the dragon band. Right.
the dragon arm thing that he does. Yeah.
Who's this on the bottom right then?
That's got to be Kuwabara because he's the other main of the main four. There's Yusuke,
Right.
Kurama, Hiei, and Kuwabara. So
okay, this picture, like I don't know why, but the person in the picture looks like doesn't. Anyway, and then you get to the bottom of the picture. What does the bottom of the picture say?
Netflix.
And I'm out. And that's when I got out. I looked at this tweet and I said, okay, this is very interesting. Like, whatever. Netflix, fuck. That's the only response you should have. If your response is not fuck, or I'm out, or no thank you, or ew, gross, I gotta be honest, you gotta get your head checked.
I thought I read somewhere that Netflix is like they're doing a run back on Death Note as well. They're gonna try it. They're gonna try it again.
I heard that.
Oh, they fucked it so bad.
I heard that. That's
so
great.
bad. Oh my god, Death Note was so bad.
Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible on so many levels.
Holy shit. It was so bad. Why? Okay, look, I get it when movie directors and TV people get their hands on or even with any medium, when they get their hands on like an adaptation from another medium, they want to put their own spin on it. They want to adapt it to that medium.
Right.
And I get you're gonna have to change a little bit.
Right.
I can accept that. But most people just want you to remake the fucking anime in live action. Don't change it that much. Just make the changes that you need to craft it to that medium and leave it the fuck alone. People like the original. Keep it that way.
Nope, can't do that. Nope. Can we be clear though that you can put a spin on it and it works, but what happens when you put a spin on it is you're relatively faithful to the source material, I guess is the term. Can we take Detective Pikachu and Sonic as examples of this? Both of those games I think have their own spin to it, right? Like I feel like both those games have their own spin, but there's faithful to the source material where people really enjoy what they're seeing anyway. And like both those, to be fair, also are funny. They're funny. Like they fit the theme of what has been produced, right? They're funny. Like Sonic's pretty funny. It's like more of a family movie, but it's funny. Detective Pikachu also could be considered a family movie, but it's funny. Like Ryan Reynolds in the role is funny. All that. The problem with Death Note is your source material has like two really intelligent people in this like mental battle, right? That's what it's about. It's this mental battle to see who can reveal the other.
Yep.
That's kind of the whole point. It's a cool like detective kind of story. The Netflix adaptation is essentially the two characters. One of them, I don't know how intelligent one of them is. The other that's supposed to be Light Yagami is a dumbass, which doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. It's not faithful anymore. It's like in this, if they had Hiei be a 350-pound beefcake man, and you think, well, that doesn't really make sense to the source material.
Okay, the one thing they probably won't get there in this, but going back to Yu Yu Hakusho, I want to see if they got to Toguro. I want to see what the fuck they do with Toguro.
It should just be Keanu Reeves, and that's it. It should just be Keanu Reeves.
Just super buff Keanu, not even super buff Keanu Reeves, just Keanu Reeves.
It should just be Keanu Reeves. Like if they do this right. You walk into Keanu Reeves' estate, you sit down on the couch with him while he's doing whatever he's doing, being a really awesome, nice guy. Keanu, look, we have Netflix money. What do you need? We need you as Toguro. And Keanu's like, who the fuck is that? Like, hold on. And they show a picture, and he puts on his sunglasses and goes, okay, yeah, this makes sense. I'm on. I need like this much money.
That's it.
I need this much money. It'd be perfect. He like the first person you think of with Tagore is like Keanu Reeves for me. It's just like that. I don't know. We always joked about it, but it's like the guy looks like Keanu Reeves. Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt should be Kuwabara, and that's it. Chris Pratt is a Kuwabara character. Is like he's the comedic relief. Like Chris Pratt would be a good comedic relief, like good character. Like he'd probably work there. Chris Pratt or Mario. You know, they just bring Mario in. And it's Chris Pratt.
Yeah. It's just Mario. Yeah.
This is gonna be awful. It's gonna be terrible. I'm not even like this reaction. Like isn't even ridiculous. Like Netflix track record of trying to adapt any sort of anime to a live action is about as successful as diving into a sewer filled with crap.
There may have been more than this, but the 2 live action anime adaptations I've seen are both like some of the worst movies I've ever seen. And that's Dragon Ball Evolution, which wasn't Netflix,
right.
But that is like one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It's so bad.
No, it's true. It is horrible.
And Death Note, which wasn't quite as bad, but it was still hot garbage.
Yeah. I know Death Note was horrible. Cowboy Bebop did not. I don't know how well it got received.
That's right. I forgot about Cowboy. People did not like.
People
Cowboy
did not
Bebop.
like it.
I think weren't they planning like a season 2 and they axed it because people hated it. Like
yeah, because it sucked. Look, I just like I can't even imagine they were thinking of season 2. Like it's just like sometimes
Is it Netflix? It might be someone else. Someone's working on a live action Gundam right now, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't remember.
Is it a movie? Is it a movie?
It's a movie. Yeah, it's a movie.
Oh, now we have to check. If it's Netflix, I'm gonna die. It's Netflix. Oh, it's Netflix. GG. Game over. Game over. It's gonna suck. Sorry, dude. It's gonna suck. I'm sorry, Spin. I'm really sorry. This thing's gonna suck. And I'm so sorry. I just like I don't know who. I'm sure there have been people who have done videos on this, and I know there are, but I think Netflix is like it's gotten to the point where if you're looking at like a lot of times Netflix is like there's some good stuff on Netflix, no doubt, but if I see an anime adaptation and Netflix's logos on it, I'm just like immediately out. It's a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
They're just like I don't understand it. And then they keep increasing the price on you. They're like, hey, we added Cowboy Bebop. It has 1 star on IMDb. So I'm increasing your price by $1. It's like, what the fuck? It's just like, hey, we have a new Stranger Things, though. It's like, yeah, but what the fuck is this?
I think this was DBE, but I thought I heard something or read somewhere that like it was either Death Note or DBE, where like the people who made the show were just like, yeah, we didn't watch the anime.
That was Dragon Ball. That had to have been Dragon Ball. I think that was Dragon Ball Evolution. I do think so.
And I was just like, well, then no shit, it was bad. You didn't watch it. Like, you're making an adaptation of something. Like, look, I get it. Dragon Ball has a lot of episodes. You don't want to watch the entire thing. Fine. At least watch the bit that you're adapting, which is the Piccolo thing.
Right.
Like,
which to be fair is the part that like I don't think as many people watch Dragon Ball.
More people watch Z, but yeah, and that's the end of the original Dragon Ball. I think that's the last arc of the original Dragon Ball. I haven't watched the original Dragon Ball, to be honest, but
it's just like I don't know what the comparison would be. Oh god, that's it. I got it. You remember so all these AVGN videos when he did LJN stuff. He was like, "Oh god, it's LJN, the stamp of shit." If there's an anime related live action of any kind, if there's something anime related and it's like it's got a Netflix stamp on it, oh.
Yeah.
That's the same reaction. It's like, oh. It's that Amber Heard got stung by a bee reaction. It's It's that horrible reaction.
The Halo show wasn't that Paramount Plus or something? I don't think it was Netflix.
That did not get received super well, from what I remember from the gaming community. I don't think that got received well. Wait, they said in interviews for Halo they didn't play any of the games because oh my god, why would
maybe
you play
that's what I was thinking about actually was the Halo show where they're like, yeah, we didn't play any of the games. It's like, A, they're not even that long.
They're not
and
that
like
long.
B, you're adapting something. Why didn't you play the fucking games? Or at least like, okay, maybe you don't play video games. Find someone who does fucking play video games. At least watch a fucking YouTube video of someone playing the video game or explaining the story, like something.
I can understand them not.
Alright, great.
I can understand not diving into the books as much because there's a lot of material there. But like, why can't you just pay $100 to have them sit with you in a meeting room and explain the story of the games to you? Like, you could pay $100 for that. It's just like, I don't get it. Well, also, why would you put creative people on a project that know nothing about the fucking project? That's like having somebody, like, to me right now, go explain the Peloponnesian War to us so we can make a movie about it. It's like, I don't fucking know. I don't really know. Yeah. I don't know. Just it's have like, for swords.
Once, can we like get somebody who's like, man, I'm a huge Gundam fan. I'd really like to make a Gundam live action thing, and that's the guy or man or woman, whoever, who gets the green light on like, yeah, make me a Gundam show. You're a huge fan, make me a fucking Gundam show. Let's go. Like,
just be on the team. Just sit there with us and explain this stuff. But like, why would you put creative people that don't want anything to do with it? Just like, why would you do that? You're just setting yourself up for failure. I don't get that. That makes no sense. It's so like astronomically backwards. I can't even follow it in my head. Like I really can't. If you're gonna have people on a project, a creative project, have them give a shit about it or like know about it. I don't understand it.
Yeah, there's like no point in making. I mean, okay, they're trying to like cash in on the community and get people to buy their show or subscribe to their service or whatever to watch the show. But
right.
Like, and I mean, maybe they get that so they don't really care the quality of it, but like, I mean, I don't know. It's like, you would think they would actually care about like catering to the fans that they're trying to get to subscribe to their service, because maybe if they do a good job, the fans are like, man, that was awesome, I want a season 2, make me a season 2, like,
I don't know,
or a second movie or whatever it is. It's like, what? Like, I just don't understand like what the.
I think I got the logic actually from their perspective. Their logic is, we know better than you how to make this. Like, we know better than you, so we're gonna make it this way because we know what you like. We know what you like.
It's just straight hubris. Then
yes,
it's just like,
it is.
Yeah, I'm a movie maker or a TV show maker. I know how to do this better. I can do it better than they did in the anime that you love. I can do it better than that. No, you can't.
So you haven't even watched it. How would you know? But yeah, I'm sorry.
And I don't even need to watch it to do it better. I don't even need to watch the damn thing to do it better than they did it. Give me a fucking break, dude. Get your head out of your ass.
Yeah. It says a live action series too, so implying it's going to be a TV show. It's not a movie. So that means they're going to I would imagine they would focus on the first season of the show, which,
yeah, it's like the Spirit Detective arc, where they're kind of like,
yeah. But here, Hiei didn't get the like bandages on his arm until the like, not the first season.
I think that was always part of the costume.
Was it always part of the costume? I don't remember if it was
maybe
part
not.
of the costume.
Yeah, you know what? I don't remember.
I don't know. Anyway,
the bandages and the Dragon of the Darkness Flame is like his signature attack. Mm-hmm. So like,
yeah. So I'm not 100% sure, but maybe it is. Who knows? But yeah,
I will be pleasantly surprised if they do any like this one or the Gundam one. If it's done well, I will be pleasantly surprised. But until proven otherwise, I'm just gonna assume that it's crap.
Yeah,
like,
I think the assumption is it's gonna suck. That's the assumption you have to run, and it's like, it's unfortunate, but Netflix has no track record for these live action series or adaptations, and I don't know who at Netflix keeps thinking, yeah, let's try again. It just, it's gonna suck. Like, this is gonna suck. It's gonna suck. I have zero faith in it. And even if it is good, I'll just be like, all right, well, you can get lucky once in a while. So, anyway.
My favorite.
Oh, go ahead.
I think my favorite my least favorite part of the Death Note one is the part where I don't remember his name. The butler dies, and L just goes on a baby rage like maniac spree in the Death Note movie. Oh my god, that was so bad.
Yep.
Like.
Yep. What's his name? Wataru. His name is Wataru.
Yeah, Wataru. Yeah.
Yeah, Wataru. That's it. Yeah, no, that movie was terrible. I actually don't remember a lot of it. Probably because it was so bad, I don't care to remember any of it. But all I remember was Light was an idiot who had like this girlfriend that essentially tried to like take over and like force him to do all this stuff. Which I'm just like, what? And L was dumb. Everything was dumb. The only thing I remember was Willem Dafoe was Ryuk. Yeah, that was a good choice. Too bad they fucked everything else up.
It was a good choice.
It's just amazing how he's like, man, you had a good choice there. What happened to the rest of it?
But they also they also made Ryuk like the villain, and like he's not in the anime. He's there. He's a neutral observer. Sometimes he pokes and prods a little bit and like eggs Light on a little bit, but he's not a villain. He's just kind of there, and he's comic relief sometimes. Sometimes he acts as a little bit of motivation, but he's definitely not a villain. He's pretty fucking neutral. He's just there. He's just there for a good time. He's bored, and he like wants to watch the chaos that ensues when he gives a human the Death Note. Like
he's not Light's like ally that will like shield him from harm, but he does things that Light says. Too.
Yeah,
like he's like, okay, I'll like do what you say, sure, why not? Like as long as it's like for like there's a purpose to it. Eventually he just starts like doing things that Light asks him to do as like requests. So he's neutral at the start, and then he starts to become a little bit more allied with Light. But yeah, I mean he has his own agenda too, of course. But he's not the villain. He's just like stupid.
No, he's absolutely not the villain. And yeah, they made Ryuk seem like he was the villain in the show.
The point of the show,
the movie,
and why it was so interesting is because at first you have this protagonist and you think, oh, good guy, and the whole point is he's a bad guy. He's not a good guy. That's like what makes it interesting.
Yeah.
But
at first you're rooting for Light. You're like, all right, he's I mean, it's a little messed up, but he's doing the right thing. He's ridden the world of bad people, and then you realize he's
a horrible person.
He's a horrible person, and he's insane, and he has a complete god complex, basically, and he's just like, and at the end, when you've killed all the bad people, well, he's the only bad one left, because he's the one who's killed everybody.
He's God.
Good job, Light.
He's like God for multiple years, too.
Yeah.
He's God for multiple years, and he has, like, a crazy following, and, like, everybody has to do what he says, and he's in charge of the person of the group trying to find him. So he's, like, he's created a system where he can just do whatever the fuck he wants. And it's like, for multiple years that apparently goes on before he gets stopped. It's like the craziest shit. So that's why the show's interesting. And then there's the second season of the show, and
it's not really a second season. It's like the second half.
Yeah, and you're like,
yeah, it's not as good.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, okay. Except for the guy that does delete. Delete. That guy's great. Delete. Okay. Let's move on from Netflix ruining our potential hopes and dreams. Yeah, I'm sorry about the Gundam show, by the way. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's gonna be bad. I will. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy.
The Death Note movie, like, I subscribe for Netflix, because I don't usually subscribe to Netflix. I subscribe to Netflix to watch that show, and then I unsubscribe after that, after my disappointment and whatever. The Gundam one, I will wait until the verdict is out.
Yes.
If people say it's good, then I will probably subscribe and watch it. But if the more likely scenario is that it's bad, then I will not. So
just gonna scroll to the top of this one. No, I just it's not gonna be. I'm sorry. The Gundam show is.
Yeah.
I'm really like it's not gonna be good.
It's fine.
And I'm just like
It's fine.
oh, God.
There's been bad Gundam things before. It's okay. Like Gundam's been around for way too long.
Yeah. Okay.